es Jalisco.
Guadalajara, 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 Guadalajara. Ay, 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 ay.
And we are live. Buenos dias here in Guadalajara Expo. We are live. Together with us is our featured author, the author of the book Carrera de Lanchas Rápidas, or in English, it's Speedboat Race. I give you Mr. Amir Khan, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello everyone, how you doing? My name is Amir Khan. I am the author of Speedboat Race. It's a 5-star reader's favorite and award-winning book. It's about a speedboat racer trying to overcome different adversities and challenges for the final race.
Great. Now, my name is James, and I'll be doing your interview, and together with me is Caitlin. So here's your first question.
Well, Amir, I've heard that you actually wrote this book when you were much younger.
Yes, yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. So this story actually started as a children's assignment in 6th grade. My teacher at the time, kind of gave us, instructions on what to kind of write. And since I was little, I wanted a RC speedboat, and so I guess I made a story about a race itself, kind of thinking about that type of speedboat as well. So it was a wonderful opportunity to write this story. And what was great about it, that my 6th grade teacher submitted me to the district of Illinois Young Authors Conference. So I represented my district as a 6th grader to that conference. So it was a wonderful opportunity to learn, trying to be a young author, as well as learning from actual authors at the time as well. So that was great. And then the last thing is that my mom kept the original book for 40 years in a safety deposit box. Nice. And so she gave it to me on my 40th birthday, and it was and she said, go do something with it, and that's what I ended up doing during the pandemic.
And then you ended up publishing the book?
Yeah, so I ended up publishing the book in 2021 during the pandemic. During that time, I had an opportunity to work with my daughters, who are assisted me in re-illustrating the book. The book did not have a cover, so I had my younger daughter, Zaisha, write the book, illustrate the front cover, and then the inside ones are the inside images are the of my older daughter as well. And then my original drawings are in the back of the book, so you can see that I had done my own drawings for the book as well. And then it shows the conference seal of the Illinois Young Authors Conference during that time.
That makes me really curious, Amir. Have you reconnected with your 6th grade teacher?
Yes, I did. So actually on my website, my 6th grade teacher did do a video promoting the book as well. Thankfully, she was still teaching. She actually, I think...
Shout out.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome shout out. So I do have a video of her promoting the book. So I'm grateful at least to have the opportunity to reconnect with her as well.
That's amazing. Like how many years? 40 years later?
Yeah.
Did she still remember you and
yes,
the book that you wrote?
Yes, she still remembers.
Nice.
So it was great. I sent her a signed copy as well for her nieces and nephew, her grandkids as well. So it's great.
What's so interesting really is your mom. I believe you have with you your mom.
Yeah, my mom's here.
She's
with
very
me.
supportive, and you can see that.
Yes.
That moment that she gave you the manuscript after 40 years from the time that you wrote it should have been very, very emotional too.
Yeah, yeah. It's very. I mean, to have that ability, that capability for her to store it for that long, right? Just I'm grateful that and she gave me something that I can remember of things that I did when I was younger. Because you tend to lose things all the time.
Exactly.
As well. So
You mentioned that you worked with your daughters.
yeah.
What was your favorite part of working with them?
So the concept behind it, since I was a child myself, I really wanted to keep that type of bond and the creation of the book still. And so having them illustrated just made it more reason to create this book in that manner. And so it's a book made for kids for kids. So that's the concept I really want to keep with it.
Absolutely. I love how it's become a family generational book. There's a lot of history,
Correct.
but it's not looking just at history, but it's looking to the future as well with your
Right.
kids.
So my biggest goal with this type of book, I mean, since I wrote it as a child, right, the motivation is that I can go to schools and show and demonstrate that, hey, you can teach kids to still write their stories, and eventually they can learn to publish it themselves, right? And it's just motivation and inspiring to still do that.
What do you think was the hardest part about republishing this book 40 years later?
Well, again, I'm not adverse to the industry, so I really didn't know much about it. So I did self-publish, but as now in the past 2 years, trying to promote, with assistance of you guys as well, ReadersMagnet. It's been very quality ride in promoting the book, marketing, learning different methods to speak with people and market with people. So it's great.
We have a question here from one of our viewers, straight from the United States. Jennifer Jackson. She's asking, why did you choose a speedboat competition in particular?
So what happened was, again, I wanted a RC speedboat when I was little, and since this was a children's assignment, I guess I connected the two at the time and decided to write an actual story for it.
That's very nice. The book cover, I'm very intrigued about the book cover. Maybe you can show it.
Yep.
Were you the one who drew that?
No, this is my younger daughter.
Your daughter?
Yeah, my younger daughter Zaisha. She drew the cover. So I basically gave her the image that was in my head, right? I wanted to keep it as close to my original drawings itself, right? So I kind of basically told her, okay, the boat has to look like that type of speedboat and color and stuff like that. But I wanted to be more kiddish, right? I didn't want the kind of the drawing illustrations that you see very tight and concrete.
You want it raw.
Yeah, you want it raw.
Like,
what does the kids see when they draw a speedboat? And that's what she drew for me.
Okay.
Something like that. And the digital drawings inside, my eldest daughter, she was taking a digital class, and so I was like, okay, great. Let's just take whatever you're learning and go do it. And she primarily decided to work through these type of drawings and kind of mimic the same drawings that I illustrated myself.
We have a question from Timothy Moffat, one of our viewers too. What's your favorite part of the story?
So my favorite part of the story, which also illustrates the message, is the character is still going through the course, and he's always practicing the course up front, and the message behind it is that as long as we teach our kids to continue to practice and continue with their motivation to learn and be excited about whatever they're doing, either with sport or in regular academic activities, that they'll eventually get across that finish line and work through things. And so that particular message, it symbolizes what's within the story. The course itself represents life. The curves that are within that course also are the adversities that we have to overcome. And if we hit the wall, which many of us do, we have to get up, continue to practice, and go through life to become champions.
That's so good. I mean, the story about Speedboat, the fact that it's a competition, it's really teaching us about life, and it's very important that our children or the kids would have a chance to know that too, because sometimes it's hard for them to interpret what's going on. But at least if there's a guide coming from the parents, from the guardians, and even from the books that they read, such as Speedboat Race or Carrera de Lanchas Rápidas, we tell them that that's what life is, and if there's anything if there's any consolation, then that was to learn from their life's experience.
So one of the things that also to illustrate is my mom just became a psychologist, a child psychologist after 30 years of working in corporate. And one of the things she does mention that this follows the kind of the psychological developments with Erik Erikson's kind of like development model, right? So going over stress management, adversity, creativity, innovation, and ingenuity to strive, right? And so so conceptually, I'm only 12 years old and writing this type of book. I wouldn't know that I'm doing this, and so it's all inspiring myself to even read it myself. That wow, that you can teach kids this same simple message going forward.
Who knew? Like
Who knew?
your sixth grade self, who would have known that you would have republished this how many
Now you're
years
an author.
later?
Yeah.
Now you're an author.
I'm now an author. But you know what? Some of the ironic stuff behind this actually. So in the back of as the trophy is displayed here, right, near a wreath. Okay. So the actual races do occur in November. So usually the winner would obviously display his trophy or anything like that. Again, it's
Christmas time.
Around Christmas time, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's ironic and it's just surprising.
Exactly. So I think books such as yours is not just really necessarily for kids, but these are for any age. It's any age, especially for parents too. They have to get a copy of that. So why don't you invite them?
Yes.
If you can speak in Spanish, you can invite your Spanish market as well, and of course our the market in the United States or anybody who can speak English. So because I believe we have 2 copies, both written in English, and we have one written in Spanish.
Sí, mucho gusto. Me llamo Amir Khan. Yo escribí el libro de carrera de lanchas rápidas, Speedboat Race. Es un libro para niños que trata de aprender cómo hacer cosas bien y de una competencia. Este libro lo hice con mis niños y mis niñas, edad de 15 y 12. Y el libro escribí este libro cuando estaba chiquito, 12 años tenía. Era una de tarea y lo escribí para tratar para tener un libro, y cuando ya de 12 años mi mamá me lo dio a 40 años. Y así yo le escribí en 2021 y aquí tengo los libros, y es un libro que puedes atender, ¿cómo se dice? Para los niños que puedan hacer cosas bien y de competencia. So, it's todo.
So where can we find Amir Khan? Do you have any website?
Yeah, so I have the website in speedboatrace.com. So there's the website right there. Okay, you can find both versions that available. You can just click on the link there. It's available on Amazon, and both books are available on Amazon. You can Barnes and Noble as well, their website.
Now I'm curious, Amir, do you have any plans for another book?
Yeah, I'm still so one of the things I'm actually trying to, so if I'm writing a second kind of a second wave of this, I'm trying to get a hold of actual the boat racers, try to learn a little bit more, how what that life is, to maybe create another second part to this story, and then also thinking about other opportunities and different lessons of life as well. to teach.
All right.
Before we end your interview, Amir, what is your message to the world that you want?
My message
What
is,
do you-
you know, again, we need to find, great books that, teach kids these days to continue to be motivated, even though they're drawn by different activities just even on their devices. But bringing them back to the simple guidance and messages allows them to, manage time management, to develop their quality skills in life. And I think my book does that for them.
Congratulations, Amir Khan, the author of the book Carrera de Lanchas Rapidas, or in English it's Speedboat Race. His book is available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and speedboatrace.com website. Thank you so much, Amir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
All right, we have more authors to be interviewing today before we proceed to our panel interview this afternoon. But before that, we're going to be watching a video for a short commercial break, and then we'll interview later a repeat author that we had yesterday, Irini and Leticia. So please stay tuned.
Y como dijo Vargas, no te rajes, Jalisco.
Guadalajara, 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 Guadalajara. Ay, 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 ay.
I have to change the name.
All right, we are live right now, and together with us is Yarani Beltran, the author of the book Building Bridges. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
We're doing fantastic. So yesterday you were here. So how was the experience on the opening day
It was
of
amazing.
Guadalajara Book Fair?
It was amazing. I'm really glad I'm here, and I'm excited, and I'm so happy for all the new people, new authors that I've met. It's just been an amazing experience already.
Talking about the authors that you have met, I believe you had a fantastic time with some of our authors yesterday. How was it?
It was really, really nice to share. You know, they shared some of their stories, my stories, and looks like we all want the same thing. We're all for love and peace. So that was really, really exciting to see.
Yarani,
Yes.
what was your favorite part about yesterday?
I think the most interesting character that I met yesterday was, I forgot his name, but the guy from India. I thought that was really, really interesting. He's traveling around the world and trying to get 1 million signatures from all people around the world. So that really touched me yesterday. Yeah.
Great. What are you looking forward to today and for the next coming days? And how long are you staying here in Guadalajara?
I'll be here until Tuesday. I'm leaving Tuesday morning. So today and tomorrow will be my 2 full days here at the fair. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about your family. I believe you are very inspired, not just being an author, but as a woman, as a mother. You mentioned that you have 3 kids.
Yes.
So tell us more about the story of your children.
Well, I'm a mother to 3 kids. I have a teenager, an 8-year-old, and a 2-year-old. So I want them to keep, being a mother and a nurse. I just want them to know that you have to keep going on some personal goals and achievements, and all the challenges of motherhood, and like I said, and working full time. But there's other dreams and things that I'm achieving, that I'm glad I'm here. I'm part of it.
Okay, finally, what are you looking forward in the panel interview with the rest of the authors that we'll have probably next hour or so?
I'm interested in hearing about their stories and just what inspired them to write their books as well.
You heard it, ladies and gentlemen, and to all the viewers that we have here and in the US
Yes.
and across the world, we're going to have a panel interview later with Yarini, Leticia, Pastor Betsy, America, and whoever is going to be here, and even Carmen Davenport, for them to be discussing about what inspired them to write the book and what led them to becoming an author. I think everybody would have a great time knowing their stories and what inspired them, so that's something to look forward to.
Yes.
Like the message of Donald Rosenbaum, I believe he left a message that he's hoping that everyone in the event will have fun.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Yarini, and good luck for
Thank
today
you,
and until
thank
Tuesday.
you. Bye.
Thank you.
Y como dijo Vargas, no te rajes, Jalisco.